Hello, we're here at a top secret. There's no NDA actually. We're here at a Battle for Azeroth, a BIFA event. The game is launching next week, and we're going to talk to Terran Gregory, the amazing cinematics director and creative director at Blizzard, and Gary Platner, who is the lead environment artist. So he builds the world of Warcraft. So it's pretty premium interview. So I said to Sjin, we've got a very premium interview opportunity in front of us. Is there anything we could do? And Sjin said,
What's the biggest thing about this expansion? Or what's one of the big things?
And everyone said the Horde versus Alliance rivalry.
Yeah.
And then he said, what's the biggest thing? And people were saying, well, island expeditions, being able to have some of that kind of dynamic PvP, PvE action.
So we've got to be like the fifth or sixth biggest thing. And it's allied races.
Allied races. They're so big right now. But we now are going to design alongside these fantastic Blizzard designers. We're going to come up and help them. And to do so, what was the medium you thought? What do you think would work?
We thought we could get some fruit and veg.
Okay.
And some eyes and lips from a Mr. Potato Head kit.
Yes.
And have the game developers and us
design
through some ideas.
I think we can make some great stuff. I went to Tesco yesterday. Other supermarkets are available, but this was a local one. And I bought basically one of everything. And to make it so it didn't look dodgy, because the guy, as he was scanning it through, was thinking, why has this guy got one of everything? And so I also bought an industrial pot of lube and some condoms. So he thought I was just shoving them up my ass rather than us designing allied races. Also, the fridge at the studio was full, so I put it in the freezer because we never used the freezer. This has been in the back of a car, of which, yes. That's the aubergine. I'm not sure.
Is this supposed to squidge like this?
I don't know. No, it's kind of wrinkled, and this is screwed. The pineapple. It's still
still thawing.
There you go.
No, there's another casualty.
Oh no, what have we got? Oh no, the bell pepper's not done too well.
It's aged. It's withered. Maybe there's
there you
scope
go.
for a new
Maybe that's it. Maybe we're going for more Forsaken Undead style things. That is a sweet potato. Luckily, at the event, we're really, really lucky. There's this whole big old plate of fruit, and they've said that we're able to eat this. So we're going to eat this. We're just going to keep it, and we're going to put Mr. Potato Head parts into this as well. I've got no ideas so far. Though I did on eBay spend £50 buying a bumper set of Mr. Potato Head accessories. So I'm hoping afterwards I can keep them. There's a lot of lips in there. Hopefully we're going to have like a Yogscast style, many mouthed, many moors. So we'll see. Anyway, we're going to chat to the guys and we'll see how this works. I'll see you in a bit. Bye-bye. Hello, everyone. We're here with Terran Gregory. Terran, what is your official title?
I am a cinematic project director for Blizzard Animation.
There you go. A wizard from Blizzard. And then we've got Gary Platner. You are lead environmental...
Principal at exterior levels. I used to be lead environment artist for a long time.
So principal external?
Exterior level.
Exterior.
Yeah.
Is that a word, exterior?
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Well, it is
interior and
exterior.
So we've got a box of accessories from eBay.
There is literally tons.
We've got tons.
We've got lips, we've got teeth, we've got arms, every shape, size.
I mean, I don't think we can use the Spider-Man. So basically, Mr. Potato Heads, and that's cheating, we think.
Yeah.
You've got the body, like, they're all going to look the same, and that's not allied races. So we've got some other vegetables. However, we froze them, and now we're going to need to tidy up afterwards. Some of these, so obviously, the eggplant emoji would have been great, but we're not going to use that.
I was hoping for that.
When they say don't freeze fruit and veg, they mean that.
They mean it. I mean, everything is just straight up nasty. So apologies, guys, in advance. But we have a lovely bowl of fruit as well.
How about that?
So we can just jump in, slap some bits on stuff. Again, we're creative people. There's no limits beyond the limited amount of accessories we have.
Exactly.
So I think we're good. Have you had a good time in the UK so far?
So far, so good. It's treated us very well.
So obviously we've got Battle for Azeroth is coming out next week. Mm-hmm. We get the battle for Lord Ron Undercity tomorrow, I think. Or maybe
it's going live in the US
now, isn't it?
Right now. And I'm like, I kind of want to check my phone to see if people are reacting. No, can't do it.
Are there additional cinematic-y bits in there that we haven't seen?
for those who played beta, may be familiar with Deathwing and Thrall. You know, you see those moments, booms out of nowhere in the Lordaeron experience. Deathwing and Thrall. Well, I really hope it's not Deathwing and Thrall when people are playing it live.
I hope it is. Wouldn't that be amazing? Why has he got the dragon sword? How's it gonna work out? So how have you guys found the sort of the reinvigorated faction rivalries with Battle for Azeroth?
Reinvigorated, is that the word?
That's what I'm saying. I think so. I feel like we were buddies in Legion, we were working together, and now we're in a place where I'm going to go for a banana, by the way. Now we're in a place where Telder still happened last week. It feels very fresh. I've been playing Horde through Legion. And I felt very much, not my war chief at that point. And then Old Soldier came out, and I was like, I'm not the only one. I appreciate this, that we're not defined by just the actions of Sylvanas. But then I played through it on the Alliance, and it was horrible. Like I had this quest at the end where I had to evacuate Teldrassil. And it said you've got 3 minutes, and it just said 0 of 937 people rescued. Yeah. And I was given a bucket of water, and it was just try and rescue as many people as you can. And I think I got 30. I didn't do very well, and then I passed out from smoke inhalation. And I was it was one of the most kind of powerful questing experiences I've had in forever.
I give credit to
I think you're being honest there.
Yeah,
genuinely. It was.
I give credit to the quest designer in the sense that part of the power of your emotional response was something that you've actually seen almost every single day in World of Warcraft. 0 of 9, 0 of 24, 0 of 31. That has always been there. But what quest have you ever done where you realize in the middle of it, this is impossible. This is impossible. And it made you feel. Yeah. It made you feel the reality of war. Right? I can't save them all. If they hadn't done that, 1 out of 10, go save some people and then go home, right? Yeah. There would have been no emotional response to that. But instead, the stark reality of these 24 people are the only ones I'm getting out of here alive. I give the quest designer that's a clever use of a game mechanic, a UI mechanic, let alone a game mechanic.
What was exceptionally brilliant, and did take me out of the moment slightly, was I could interact with the auction master, and I was like, now that's work ethic. That is
things are fine.
Yeah, ding ding. What do you want? Oh yeah, I'll put a bid in for you. Don't worry. It was, but yeah, super powerful. So I haven't played the Battle for Lordaeron yet.
I dabbled in the beta.
I'm trying to stay spoiler free from it. I didn't want to jump in. Is it good?
It's dark, man. I don't want to spoil it for people at home, but yeah, it'll change how you see some of the characters.
I was told by some Horde players that Alliance members need to try and stand in all the green puddles. Yeah, apparently there's lots of green puddles, and if they manage to stay in them longer, they get an achievement or something like that.
It's just that's what Alliance people stand in the green, and then you kite it to your chief.
Exactly, that's what you hope to do. So it'd be really interesting to see that. But I'd say not the first time, but more increasingly, we're actually seeing permanent changes in Warcraft in locations that matter. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But are they motivated because they're dated? In that Teldrassil, when you look at it before the burning, is a big stump. It looks like someone's already burnt it. And then actually, after it's burnt down, it's this beautiful burn-esque husk on fire.
Well, keep in mind that that Darnassus was built in WoW 1.0. Darnassus. Yeah. He worked on it, I think, a little bit.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. It was the tools that he had available at the time.
But what I was going to say is the view distance in the client in 2004 wasn't even capable. Capable of seeing.
You couldn't see the whole tree.
So as far as you knew, the tree went up into infinity and fogged out.
And that's why I thought it did.
As our computers got better and better and better, suddenly you see the end of it small down. But I don't think so at all. No, I don't think so at all. I think from a narrative point of view, it was decided upon by the creatives at work that the most powerful strike that could be made, is directly to the heart of one civilization. I don't know that Darnassus got chosen because of
Well, the thing is Sylvanas now messed up Gilneas.
Mm-hmm.
The Gilneans went to Darnassus. She's now messed that up.
She's got a beat.
Exactly. They've all got Stormwind. I'm thinking like Stormwind just got fixed after Deathwing, and already now it's feeling like it's
honestly, if you're a race of people made of bones, then you're going to be worried about dogs, right?
Yeah. I think that's it. They are against the werewolves and the dogs. It's messed up. It's messed up.
So, allied races. WoW has a history of testing out mechanics and then iterating on them. For example, the garrisons, they didn't go away completely because they kind of became an evolution in terms of class order pools. So,
and before garrisons, they were inspired by the farm.
I love the farm. When you go back and do the farm now, like it's so magic to kind of fly in and it kind of all pops into place. It was weird. I went back there and I had some watermelons still there. I was like, oh, they've kept really well. They've done really well. And my dog was there. He came over to my garrison as well, which I didn't know. I think the farms were great. I like those.
Do you see allied races as being a concurrent thing? Because you've always added races to the game. Like it's been a class, a race. With allied races, do you see yourself from expansion to expansion just building on that mechanic, adding more races along with the other things?
I think from the point of view of allied races, we love that we now have a vehicle to introduce a race that doesn't necessarily precipitate an expansion around it, right? It has to be this whole thing, which we were always a little touch and go about. Like, if that's the expectation, are we gonna, how is the fan community going to react if we put one out without all that tertiary? It's been very positive. People want to play more races of characters. But as far as the cadence, we'll have more coming up. Cool Terrans and Zandalari will be joining us in a patch after 8.0 and be playable. From that point on, it really is dictated by the story first, I think. When it is appropriate for an allied race to come into either faction, that would be the decision-making process and whether or not they get added.
So you're a big advocate of gnomes. It's fair to say. How would you feel if leopard gnomes joined the Horde? Would you be okay with that? I like the idea of getting. I don't know if goblins kind of feel like we're the small green guys over here, back off, or because I think that'd be fun. I like they're more mecha gnomes would be quite fun, but that feels more alliance-y. I feel like if you're a computer gnome, you're going to be on the alliance stuff.
That'd be interesting.
Would you play Horde if they had leopard gnomes?
I don't think anything would get you to play hard.
Oh man!
Right?
Oh man! Well, you keep
leopard gnomes.
When you're talking about it, you get lost in Storm, and I'm like, I get lost in Orgrimmar. It's okay. We're brothers. We're different factions.
But everyone gets lost in Undercities. So that's like the great unifier. It is. It's like, I don't know. This flight master just moves. I swear. So let's talk about what we've made. So I've made. I think this is probably going to be more elven. I'll put some pictures up afterwards to take some photos of these. I think this is like a form of tropical elves. I think that we're going to get, because we're seeing, we're getting into these new island land masses, and obviously we've got the island expeditions in back for Azeroth, we're going to go out there and see all these dynamic islands. Maybe one of them is populated by these tropical elves, and they're all about rocking, they're throwing the horns up. And also kind of lightning shamans. So I feel like this is going to be a horde character. I feel like they're going to be, maybe encroaching on the troll aesthetic a little bit, but maybe that missing link between trolls and elves in their evolution in the form of this guy here. So I think they would be called the what's the name of bananas? Telebeam banana. Telebeam elves. So there we go. That's what I've built.
Nice.
What have we got over here?
What we have here is just a faceless nightmare. He's got nothing but teeth and smiles.
So some sort of old god thing? Is this
some sort of nightmarish sort of 4 arms. So the first quadro wielding, playable class.
Amazing. Actually, as a DPS warrior or rogue or something.
Yeah, just
quad wielding.
Dual wield. No.
Yeah.
Just go for 4. You know, take it straight to 4.
And look, they've got a time. They've got a watch on there.
They've got a watch.
So maybe that's some sort of like arcane time.
They hit time stop, and then they just like take their 4 weapons and just be like, while staring at you with their eyeballs, which actually look quite dapper, right?
I'm so evil.
And a pizza for the head.
Yeah, of course.
So always a food buff.
Yeah, the pizza.
That can be a racial sort of ability, isn't it?
You eat the Faceless Nightmare's head pizza for a buff.
I don't know if I would. Actually, I would. If it's a buff, I'd do it.
Do anything for a buff.
Do anything. Exactly.
Yeah,
have you done 2?
I've got 2.
The royalty.
Yes, hello. I've got the king of Fruitopia. He's like, yes, and I've got my girlfriend who's an apple, and they're secretly dating. Because apples and oranges, don't.
Oh, that's it.
Forbidden love.
Exactly.
Yes.
You couldn't be more different.
Forbidden love.
We will compare them.
They're like apples and orange. Oh, Harry, what rhymes with orange? You do, my darling. Love is
I love it. I love it. And so, alliance or horde?
Yes.
That's the whole idea.
One is alliance, one is horde. I like it.
There you go.
The forbidden love. Maybe
Or
the thing that unifies them.
Maybe a new faction.
Wow. Is that possible?
Fruit.
Could we have like a
Could it be
neutral,
possible?
a neutral
Anything's
faction?
possible.
Look at that.
A neutral faction, or maybe.
I like that.
Yes. She has no arms.
But she has a whole lot of heart. And that.
She has a secret. Never mind.
You look like you could use a hand.
Oh.
Stop it!
Stop it, please.
Well, there is a reason why he loves her.
Oh.
She doesn't have a man.
Okay, no.
She does.
She does. She does. It's out of shot. What have you?
That's the
Sjin,
reason.
look how rich your arm is. It's just.
Got a big arm up there.
Yeah.
That's a side thing. He's got a fire hat. Oh, and his
Okay.
glasses are coming off.
So is he a fire mage or
Well,
elemental?
Much in the same way that gnomes and dwarves are born of like mechanical kind of physical things,
Yeah.
and they were corrupted.
Curse of flesh.
The firebots
You've
from the
really
Mimiron
thought this out.
encounter.
Oh right. Okay.
Wow.
Keep going there for that mount, and they keep coming back. Eventually, the old gods corrupted them. So this is the Hydrant boy,
Okay.
and he's got a fire hat because he likes putting out fires.
Can't stop firefighting.
Part of his DNA.
Can't stop
It's
firefighting.
just there.
It's just there, so maybe like a racial, you can like squirt water. He's very
I
fluid. I reckon mage, since they're great at conjuring water. So
And which faction would you see him on?
maybe a third faction.
You like the idea? I like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
You like that?
Thinking
So we're gonna get like, or would you have him like
Rise of the
Pandaren as a
robots.
like a pick, or are you thinking its own secret third faction?
Yeah, like some robot mechanical construct faction that comes
Okay.
about.
So
I like that.
So where was he during Teldrassil?
Oh, yeah. Well, he is why Teldrassil. Okay. It's like the Titanic. When the Titanic sinks,
It's just-
well, now
he's
you have
just like-
more.
Yeah.
Right before the camera's just turning around with a smile, you know?
I don't know, maybe the old gods aren't actually all that bad. And after the burning of the tree, they were like, we need to get some more firefights out there.
Yeah,
Let's
that's how it
corrupt.
works.
We got to learn the firefighting ways.
I like the
Maybe
style. is what
He's
you
kind of
said.
dust. Flame Boy was born.
He's got a thing for fire. Maybe he likes fire.
He does have a cheeky smile that says,
Yeah,
do I put
it's
out
sort
the
of like-
fire or do I start this one?
Maybe. I don't know. Again, so I think he fits in all over Azeroth. It's amazing. So we're a week away. I can't wait. Honestly.
Yeah.
When do you guys fly back?
Well, these are being
Are
good.
you going to be back in time for launch?
Yeah, we will be.
Okay.
I will be home before lunch.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, good.
Just
So
today.
you can enjoy it properly.
Yes.
Phoning into work. Sorry guys, I just happened to be ill today.
I did take that day
Yeah.
off.
Oh, okay. It's just obviously, yeah, that's fine. I've never done that. I've never. I've been legitimately ill on expansion launches before. That's just happened before.
Expansion origins.
Exactly. Yeah, it happens. And then we had it with Duncan in Mists. He went for server first.
He got server
And he got
first
server
as
first
well.
on his mage, but
Impressive.
was legitimately ill thereafter for being awake for like 2 days.
Yes.
So who knows? Who knows? But it's a great time. It's my favourite time of year. Thank you for joining us today. It's the Boomsday project today as well.
Oh, yeah.
So thanks for Blizzard for just dropping everything at the same time. Yeah, exactly. That's fine. I don't enjoy my free time anyway, so it's good to just be locked in now playing this. I legitimately am actually quite excited about that. We'll leave these around, and you guys, like I said, we'll take some pictures. If it goes back, you show it to the rest of the team. Maybe riff on it a bit.
Never
and
know.
think, there's like a whole fruit-based expansion idea in there.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I think
The whole expansion.
yeah, the whole expansion just about fruits.
A lost island where fruits have come to life and gained sentience and clothing.
They had it
fire hats.
in Miss Pandaria. There was I thought like a radish.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, there must be. I think there's precedent. Is what we're saying.
Precedent. There's room.
So let's not rule anything out. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.